Now, as I branched away from Smash, and I was all like, let me play some Street Fighter 4. The PlayStation 3 controller just didn't feel right. The triggers were kind of loose. It just doesn't feel right. So I had to get myself a controller that was reliable and was connected to the console so that it didn't have any lag. It didn't get any disruption from Bluetooth interference. I came across this controller. It's called the Fighting Commander Pro for the PS4. Now, it is asymmetrical, and you can actually toggle the angle of the D-pad. So for years, I used this controller until it died. And they actually did not manufacture these controllers. I think if they did, it was quite expensive. So I had to buy the cheaper version, the regular Fighting Commander. Here it is. And it's okay. It's okay. I was looking around for more Razer products, and I came across this product right here, the Razer Raion Fightpad. So the cool thing about this is it has features that cater to the FGC. There's competition mode to lock buttons and prevent accidental inputs. You know how many times the menu button on a PS3 or PS4 was pressed during a tournament? Interrupts the match, you have to do the match over. So they have a switch for competition mode. Another thing is huge buttons. These buttons are like 1.5, maybe 2 times bigger than your normal PlayStation buttons, right? So the Razer Raion Fightpad, my third Fightpad. I've always been a pad warrior, you know. I also have I have 2 PlayStation 3 joysticks, and then I also have a hitbox. But I will always be a pad warrior at heart. So the Razer Raion Fightpad, as you can see here, it has this like nice like arch. It's not just straight, it's an actual arch of buttons. And it's not as heavy. It's not heavy. I like the button feel. So typically the buttons, the shoulder buttons on controllers, they have this like mechanism. I don't know if you guys ever opened up a PlayStation 4 controller, but it has this little mechanism that has a spring, right? It has this spring. Not very useful for fighting games, because when you want to press a button, you want to press it without any like, I guess, delay. When you press a button, you want to hit and activate instantly, rather than like the button press will be recognized once the shoulder trigger goes all the way down. And here's also another feature, is that you can set L1 and L2 buttons to be L3 and R3. At a moment's notice, you can change these buttons to 2 completely different buttons with the switch. You can turn off the mic, or you can turn off the volume. And you can also set this D-pad to be the left stick, right stick, or D-pad. So there's 3 different settings for this. So Demon Slayer uses the left stick. So I can actually set this D-pad as the left stick and it'll recognize it. And then touchpad, if we need to use the touchpad, options, share, home button. Oh, here you go. If you want to hook it up to PC, you can put it PC or PS4. And that is the Razer Raion Fightpad.